Hey writers, we're back again with another fraction problem to solve. Today we have 7/9 minus 5/9. Alright, so the first thing you'll notice about these fractions is that they're both speaking the same language. They're both in ninths already. That's essential because that is going to make our problem solving quick and easy today, just one step. If they were different different denominators in these fractions, we would have to change them. But since they're both ninths, we're good to go. So I thought I'd show you how to use a number line today. If you're not a fan of drawing pictures and if the standard algorithm isn't quite where you are right now, a number line is always a great tool to use. Okay, so I went ahead and drew a number line and I started it at 0 and I ended it at 1. So I've zoomed in to just this portion of the number line. And zooming in this close is going to reveal some fractions that live between 0 and 1. Now, in order to make this work for me, I have to cut a number line into a certain number of pieces, right, which I've already done. I cut it into 9 pieces, and I bet you can guess where I got that number from, right? I got it from our denominators. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces to this number line. Another way of saying that is that one whole number line is 9/9, right? I jumped 9 out of the 9 spaces. All right, so when we were adding fractions on a number line, if you remember that video, we started at 0, right? And that's because when you're adding fractions, we're trying to start from nothing and see where we end up. But when we're subtracting fractions, we're starting with a certain amount, and then we're just taking away from that pile. So in this case, the pile that we're starting with is 7/9. So I'm going to go ahead and find 7/9 on this number line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so here's 7/9. Alright, so this problem wants me to take 7/9, and then it wants me to take away 5/9. So if you remember when we were adding fractions, we went in this direction, right? Because adding makes our numbers get bigger. But since we're subtracting fractions, we're going to be moving in this direction because we're going to be taking away, so our number is going to get smaller. So we're going to start here and we're going to go backwards the number of ninths that our problem specifies. So in this case, it said 5/9. So we're going to jump back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We went backwards 5/9. Now the way we find our answer is by figuring out where we ended up when we jumped backwards. So we ended up on the 2/9 line. Okay, so 7/9 take away 5/9 equals 2/9. Okay, so that is the very easy method for subtracting fractions on a number line. You can do this for any fraction as long as they're speaking the same language and you've cut the number line into the correct number of pieces. So I hope this strategy works for you and you can add it to your bucket, your toolbox. Thanks.